All right, so by now you know me, I don't really mind a high-res model, but the more I get comfortable with Nomad Sculpt, the more I realize that I don't need to have things so high-res. So I'm going to show you a few ways to lower the resolution. So this Mickey, I want to lower the resolution. I also want to shrink his head, because I think his head is too big. But first, let's get into the resolutions. Okay, thank you. So let's say his pants. I think we already clicked on it. Yeah, his pants, 242K, and they're not very, like, they're not that crazy. They don't need to be that big of a size. They might be a little big on him too. But there's a few things that I would do. First, let's look at the wireframe. If you have iOS, let's turn the grid off. Is the grid off? Let's get rid of this too. Let's just hide the background. What are all these lines? Oh, that's right, you have to tap on the shorts. So if you look at this, this is insane. So it's really big. It doesn't really need to be that big. So you can use Quad Remesher if you purchase that. There's other ways to do it, but if you have Quad Remesher, you can click on Quad Remesher. It's 242K. Right now I have it set at 25K. So let's just keep it there and see what happens. So let's just remesh it. And I just pay attention to it to make sure it doesn't change the shape too much. It looks like it doesn't, and it actually looks like it's better. It might be a little bit better now. But the topology is better. Maybe you can try and push it 15,000, see what happens. Even that's still like not bad. Like that's definitely passable. 13.8K, way better than the other ones. The shorts buttons are 128K. That's just ridiculous. So let's just bring these to like 3,000. We'll turn symmetry off and just remesh them. So again, I'm just using the Quad Remesher. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to take the shorts and the shorts buttons, and let's see if I can shrink them a little bit. They look like they're a little big on them. It might be, yeah, that feels a little bit better. Okay, so if I wanted to, if you don't have, if you're not using iPad and you still want to reduce the size, then you can't use Quad Remesher because I think it's only for iOS. But you can, where is it at? You can go here, go to miscellaneous, and you can decimate. So decimate is another way to reduce the resolution. So right now they're 299. I usually keep my stuff around here. Target triangles 50%. I mean, I don't really know what that means, but it's always at 50%. And then you can decimate. Still looks fine, and it's 149K. You can decimate again. Just keep an eye on things, because if you try to decimate too much, then it starts getting crazy. Let's see if I can show you here. Still not bad, still not bad. Yeah, so it's still not bad. It's 18.7K, but you can see the topology is like a little erratic. So that's the only upside of, for example, we're back at the beginning, 299. If I use Quad Remesher and set it to, let's say we just set it to 10,000. Let's be fancy and do 10K. Take it off symmetry, remesh. Let's see. Okay. So now you can see the difference in the topology. I don't really know that much about topology, but I know that this is cleaner than the other topology. It kind of looks, if I just do view, if I turn the wireframe off, it feels a little blocky though. See this here? It feels a little blocky. And for the things that I do, like I just bring it over into Blender and make renders. I'm not trying to animate anything. So the size really doesn't make that big of a deal for me. But let's do 25K instead of what I had it before. Let's remesh it and let's see if it's a little less blocky around the edges. Yeah, it's a little less blocky around the edges, I think. So we'll leave it there. These are 85K, that's ridiculous. These can be like 3,500. Probably even like less than that. Let's see how much they change. They don't change at all. I could have probably gone lower. Let's take a look back at the wireframe. Let's do 2,000. Let's live on the edge. It's a really small detail, so really, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Even these, very small details, so you can put them less. So, I mean, that's the long and short of it. I don't know how much more you want to watch. The rest is kind of boring. I might be able to bring this down to like 15,000, the body. Because it's so simple. Everything is so simple for this character. So now he's still 1 million. I got a long way to go. I don't want this to be I think the head is a lot though. The head is a lot, the eyes are a lot. I think the eyes, let's see if I do the eyes at 15K. Let's see how crazy they look. They look great. 16.9, what's the nose? How's the nose doing? The nose, let's put that to like 2,000. Take it off symmetry. Still looks great. The tongue, there's no reason that the tongue has to be that many vertices. That's just redonkulous. So remember, everything I'm doing you can do with Decimate. I'm just doing it with Quad Remesher because it creates a cleaner hand. So now it's 787K. It must be these feet. These feet are kind of huge. Or is it the whole foot? So let's give it 20K. We'll give it 20K. We'll take it off symmetry and we'll see what happens. Oh, you know what? I have no light on. So it looks like I'm just working in complete pitch blackness, which I was actually, to be honest. 18.7. Okay, these heels, the heels are huge. Let's remesh these heels. So that's the main difference. The Quad Remesher, it just, maybe the quad means like 4. Everything is like squares instead of like triangles, something like that. I don't really know. The head seems so strange to me. So the ears are connected. The nose is connected. The head. The only problem is I don't think I can do anything with the head. Let me turn the wireframe off. Because if I do, it's going to mess up this paint. So let's say I was to, yeah, I don't even want to mess with it. I don't think. Well, you know what? Since you guys are here, let's mess with it. We can always go back. Let's try Quad Remesher. Let's turn the wireframe on. And let's say I was going to do 50K and just remesh it. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens to the paint. I'm in that kind of mood tonight. So we'll do view. Oh yeah, see the paint is messed up, but it's actually not bad though. It's actually not terrible. Oh, now the scene is only 255K. That's what I'm talking about. This is 24. And then you start figuring out how to like use less, how to use less. And where can I drop vertices? Where can I drop vertices? And then it becomes that kind of game. Like, let's make these 5,000 instead of what they were. And it still looks good. Okay, but back to the head. If we go back to view, so the only way that I think, let's turn the wireframe off. If I wanted to clean this up, so here's the black. Let's get this. So if we use dynamic topology, enable it, and use radius. So I don't know how, let's see how clean it is. Oh, let's also see if the head still has some symmetry to it. Ooh, it looks like it does. Let's do show line. It's a little off, right? Might be a little off. Let's keep symmetry on for now, and we'll just see. We'll see what happens. So we got dynamic topology. Ooh, that's clean. That is clean. What? So there's two things. We could erase. We could try to erase. The erasure is pretty good, actually. Oh, got a little crazy there. So we get a little bit of this like ribbing. You get a little bit of that, which is not great. But that might be a better takeaway than just having it be so huge before. Let's solo this head so we can erase the rest of this. Okay, it's not bad. Now we can take it off of erase if we want to use the paint. So we're back up to 295K. See that though? We're back up to 295K already. I wonder if I can smooth this a little bit. Well, I guess oh. Okay, so this is where we are now. Let's undo. Let's undo. Oh no, the scene vertices is 612K. So maybe we should go forward. So now it is less. So we're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. The ears don't need to be 16. Let's drop that down to like 3,000. I like them a little smoother. But anyway, so that's how you lower the, I need to shrink the head. Let me do that while you guys are still here. And also I'm gonna lower this because I'm gonna bring it over into Blender, do a nice turntable. So we have the head, the ears, the nose, oops. So the ears and the nose are always gonna be black. So I think I can probably just join them together. Okay, the body's gonna be black too. So we'll just join these because they're all gonna be black. The eyes are also black. The shoes and the cuffs might be different, or the soles. The shorts and the shorts buttons might be different. Let's rename this shorts. Eyes, tongue, hands. Floor we don't need, I'm gonna get rid of that. What's the scene now? 416. Oh, what was I doing? Okay, yeah, let's take a look at our view. So we have the head, the ears, the eye, the tongue. I think that's everything we need to shrink. Why is the pivot down there? Pivot, center, pivot? Sure, I guess it's down there. Let's see. Oh, nope, got the body. Oh, I forgot I connected the body, didn't I? Like a dum-dum. So silly. So let's separate. We got the top part of the body. Join. Here's the tail, we'll join that. Here's this leg, we'll join that. We'll join these. Okay, so this is the head, black, and this is the body. Get rid of that. Nice. Okay, so the head and the head, is that everything? Nope, the eyes. Where are these stupid eyes? The tongue. So tongue, head, head. Now we finally got everything. So now let's just shrink it. I think the body is like too wide, right? I'm not actually sure how to fix this. Do I still have my? No, I don't have my reference image. I don't think. I did this so long ago. Okay, so I wonder if I need to just kind of narrow this a little bit. If I narrow that, I feel like I want the head to be a little more forward. A little more this way. Is it still too big? Or does that feel too small now? That feels better to me. What do you think? I think that feels better. I thought I had some other ears too. Because the ears are set up for just this view. They're not really set up for the way that his head is actually shaped. But, you know, that's normal. So the head looks good. The painting in the mouth, it leaves a little to be desired. Can't speak. We still have dynamic topology on. Is that just black? What color is this? I'm a little like unsure why I chose this color. So let's solo it. And let's just, maybe we need this color, actually. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, we'll turn dynamic topology back off. We'll unsolo it. Actually, I don't like that. Actually, I think we need this color. We'll turn it back on. Let's unsolo it. Yeah, that feels better. That feels better. 433K is doable, so I'm going to save this new version. I think it looks a lot better. I feel better about it. I don't know what this is. What is that? I'm a little confused as to what that is. There's also no hand things on the other hand. That's very odd to me. So I'm going to take these, clone them, because they should be on the other hand. Like, why wouldn't they be on the other hand? Doesn't make sense. I believe this is right. They look like they're should be this way. So let's find the surface. This light is way too bright. Let me find this light. Jeez. It's probably that bright because it was like just for, you know, like a very bright edge or something. Okay, is that the middle? It looks like it's about the middle. Okay, that works. I still don't know what this thing is, though. I wonder if old school Mickey had like a... I wonder if he had like a thing on his hand. I'm going to save it and then see what happens if I flatten it. Okay, let's do clay and sub. Oop. Turn off stroke painting. Okay, smooth. Little smoothie poo. Okay. That might be better. I don't think he needs like that thing on his hand. And this hand actually looks kind of big. Does it? Does it look big to you? It looks huge compared to the other one. So let's take these thingies, 3 pops. Well, the hands are connected. Let's take the hand and split. It's fine, I'll use orthographic. We'll take the rectangle and we'll split that hand. And then we'll nestle. I'm going to call this hand. So now we can just make any adjustments we need. The only thing, let's do pivots. Center pivot is maybe shrink it a smidge. Okay, I think that's fine. Might do a little bit of stretching, but that feels better. He'd look crazy with teeth, wouldn't he? Okay, yeah, now I know it's time for me to go to sleep when I start desecrating Mickey with teeth. People are going to be so upset. They're going to be like, Mickey doesn't have teeth. It can get worse, folks. It can get worse. Don't ever think that it can't get worse, because it surely can. Yeah. You believe me now? I mean, you can go crazy. One thing that's important is to always remember that you do not have to follow the rules. But if you choose not to follow the rules, it has to look good. You know? That's the only thing, is if you don't follow the rules, whatever you're doing has to look, oh, it's, you know what? It's almost Halloween. I got way too excited about that. I don't know why. Because it makes sense that he has these, because it's almost Halloween. What else can we do that's like Halloween-y? I don't know. But maybe I'll color it in Blender, or add like a pumpkin or something. Maybe I'll add a pumpkin and use those eyes. Oh, I love it. Maybe I should take these eyes and share as a Nomad file. Selected, export, save to files, 24 butter, Pac-Man eyes. Okay. I guess you want to change it to that. That's fine. Pac-Man eyes. I love it. Save. So now I think we're good. I think all of these can be sent to Blender. What are these? Oh, these are the teeth. So let's validate these. Teeth. Boom. I'm going to get rid of the camera. I'm going to get rid of the lights. I'm going to take everything and export as a GLTF. All export to Blender, or to my computer. And then I'll bring it over into Blender. All right, so that's that. That's Mickey. I'll give you a quick, I'll give you a little turntable to finish it off. And I will come back and I'll show you, I'll bring him into Blender and we can go from there. All right, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to go more in depth, then definitely check out my Skillshare classes where I am a top teacher. I have about 50 classes, both Procreate and Nomad Sculpt. I also have a few classes on Udemy, so if you want to learn more, or you just like my style, you like the way I teach, you want to support me, those are some other places that you can do it. Thanks again, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video.